Hey, Tyler. Cal Ripken Jr. has reached the unreachable star.
More. Got a company I can trust. That's a heck of a lot more. Over 75 years of great savings and service. You can't argue with more. Why would you?
What's up, everyone? This is Wolf's Gaming the Show here. We're playing the show 17. What, AJ?
Find the nearest beauty supply store.
Okay, here's what I found.
Party store. Pet store. Wow. What's with all the black?
I barely can't hear you. I barely can't hear you. I'm sorry guys about when I didn't make a couple of views. It's because I was busy. So yeah. Let's go to franchise.
Monday scoreboard 10-11 and only 2-7-1. Kevin Travis leads off. He's 0 for 3. And a strike. Following an out crowd of 43,170 seats here at Yankee Stadium on this Sunday afternoon. Back to the mound. Nice play by Clay to take himself. Get away. Clay is an outstanding athlete and really fields his gears well.
Before I do that, okay.
Depends on your outlook. That's a great point. Go out there.
I might wanna play as.
Fly into your rhythm. You can find something that works.
Let's see.
Whether it's a two-seamer, four-seamer. I command that. How do I
What should I play?
pretty good start right here.
You know what? Let me make the Blue Jays lose. They need to lose.
Go back to the basics. Just simplify it. Strike one, strike two. Put 'em away.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, the light bulb goes on. This is how I do it. We talked about 1995. Blackjack and
Okay.
Cal was struggling. Before I came over there, remember he gave the old one-finger salute to the crowd. And, you know, I started talking to him. He saw me pitch a couple games, and he goes, "The light bulb, that's how you do it." Okay, I got it. And he started pitching better. We helped each other. So yeah, you can't have that sort of effect. And it's easy to get lost, both as a hitter or a pitcher, especially a pitcher.
We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays.
Have you been playing
Major League
on
Baseball on
GTA?
the show is next.
AJ? Oh. Okay.
Aaron Sanchez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, last year he had a very nice season when you look at
he
the win
lost
total.
one.
His team is counting on him to do that again. If he does not get within that range of where he was last season, I don't see this team going very far.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The
Let
afternoon
me
for
change
Baltimore.
some stuff around.
Center fielder, number 4.
Morales takes a strike.
42.
You see how smart am I?
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball. but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time. And the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez, just 3 for 14. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left.
Fuck.
Upton is there and he has it for the out.
Batting third baseman Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado
I
now.
need a really
He
good
was
player on
hitless
this
in the
team.
shutout last night. And that misses inside 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one.
Sorry
Working the
about the
plate
background.
is Carl Dixon.
This is my-
Matt, you
my
know,
cat.
Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's the hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
And that pitch misses in the
You're
dirt,
not gonna
and
get
it's
me,
2-0 now.
Sucker. He's trying to. I want him to walk me so freaking bad.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Okay.
Man, he's got a good fastball.
That
He
was
showed
too
it
late,
off right
too.
there. He blew it right by him.
Now a swing and a ball
Oh, that
chopped
was a
foul right
changeup?
at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Okay.
Just getting started at the Rogers Center. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
There we
And that'll
go.
get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
Base hit.
Some two-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a
Batting
ball that was
fourth.
right down the middle.
Right fielder.
I know
Beat
it's
the
early in
Blue
the
Jays.
game, and
Trumbo.
sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher
Sorry,
has.
I'm
If he
also
doesn't
watching
start to
Yankee
put that
game.
ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
Here's Mark Trumbo now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Yeah, I'm not gonna steal with this team.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
I'm not gonna steal. Just forget it. I'm not gonna wait for the first pitch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker.
Okay.
Tough pitch. Strike one.
Not gonna start swinging.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is
That-
not starting off well as
Oh
he's
my
behind
God,
0-2
got me
now.
right there.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
From the belt, the pitch started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that
What?
will retire the side. One left for the
Okay.
Orioles. Orioles
I give
nothing.
him that.
Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball
I
on
would
the
give
show.
him that. Oh, this is so done.
Ubaldo
Oh,
Jimenez
that's
gets
his
the ball
first
for the
time
Orioles
being-
in this one. What do you have
being a
for us
pitcher
on him,
up
H?
there.
Well, Matt, if you look at the
That's
rotation,
no.
this is the
I
guy
take
everybody
that back.
questions.
This is
How is
his
he
second
still in
game.
it? ERA
Okay.
over 5
That
last
makes sense. He
season.
also
But
lost.
what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of
Leading off for
inconsistency.
Toronto.
Now at the plate,
Center
Kevin
fielder.
Pillar. He'll
let me
lead things
try to
off
do
here in the
this.
bottom half of the first.
Right in the bottom right corner. There.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Okay.
But a foul ball here, 0-1. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a little bit of a struggle. 1-3 on the road trip. You never want to be in that position.
Fastball.
But you try to pick up as many wins as you possibly can. That's why this game today is important.
The
I'll try and make it
0-1 on
to
its
the
way.
There we go.
Miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know I'm gonna
Just
pick
reached
next
back and threw
the
a high
freaking
fastball
slider.
right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
There it is. Right there. It's like you have to get it in the perfect time.
Swing and a miss
There
on
we
the
go.
slider, and that's out number 1. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's going to be the key for them today, HR?
This is going to be a dogfight tonight. They are facing a
Jose
premier pitcher. I'm
Bautista.
talking about one of the elite guys in the league.
He's
I want
the
to
good
see
one.
if
He's
they
really
make
good,
little
to be
tweaks to
honest.
how they might attack him. Are they going to lay off that
Justin
nasty
Smoke
breaking
is
ball with
good
2
too.
strikes? Or will they be able to drive the ball in the ballpark when they get that one pitch to hit? This is going to be a great matchup.
Let me try a curveball. There we go.
Into the windup and the pitch. Melvin Upton
There.
Jr. is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Yeah, I do too, Steamer. That's going to be the bomb again.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And a fastball. Wait, right there. There.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81
Batting
pitches,
third.
not throw a
Third
single ball
baseman.
and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm
Donaldson.
kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He comes in currently tied for third in
Josh
home
Donaldson's
runs on the
pretty
team.
good, too. Wait a second. I just realized I bet all these teams I hear has 42 on there. Okay. Oh,
Now the first
shit.
pitch from Jimenez.
And
Way
he
late
still
on the
swung at
fastball
it?
for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
No, it's better. There we go.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Can he strike 3 people out in a row? With the slider? Let's see.
Jimenez ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss
There
as
he
the
goes.
slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this.
Oh my god, that was good.
Here's Chris Davis now. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. Comes in with 6 hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs.
Yeah, see, all my team had 42 and so has the Blue Jays. I don't know why.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed.
That was
1-1.
mine.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective.
Well, I
it
got
looks
a
so
good
tempting
swing
to
on
the
that
hitter,
one.
but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers. And on top of that, he can catch and throw.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. In there at the letters 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep.
Could be.
And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
It was a changeup too.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Designated hitter, Seth Smith.
That's good.
Here's Seth Smith now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on.
I don't even know why I swung at that
fastball
one.
for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
The 0-2 home. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. There's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Okay. I'm going to try
the 0-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Orioles leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
Let me take off my sinkers.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He comes into this one trying to keep up the hot pace. Well over 400 here to start the year.
Bautista.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
If this 2nd inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Curveball. No, 2-seamer.
Jimenez comes again on 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the 1st out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the catcher, Wellington Castillo. In other words, Beef Wellington, get it? Vin Scully turned me on to that one. But hey, I'll tell you what else is really starting to beef up for him, is that his offense has really come along as he got older. He could always catch, frame the ball, and make throws to the bases, but the offense has made him a different type of player.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
Sorry about that, guys. Getting a little tired. Right now it's like 147.
First delivery to him on the way. Right side and right into the shift. Scope has it. Throw to first to be in plenty of time, and Jimenez is looking sharp now. 2 away.
The shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. His past meetings against Ubaldo Jimenez, the pitchers owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11.
Oh, shit.
That swung on and lifted down the left field line. In there, a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting 7th, first baseman.
Now at the plate, Justin Smoak. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
Oh, God. This is going to be fun.
Good fastball there from Jimenez as he gets ahead 0-1.
Third double? Wow.
Well, you see there on the graphic, the double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month.
Just double checking.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This has been a remarkable start to the game. You talk about pitch count. Now, he only threw 9 pitches in the first inning, and here he is with another chance in the second inning to go single digits again. He's set up pretty good to go deep in this game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
I'll be right back.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from Toronto in just a moment. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the 3rd inning of this one. Here's Chris Johnson now, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Johnson awaits the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up the middle and off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first.
The batter, left fielder, In-Soo Kim.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
Now batting, third baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone.
Machado.
And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The 0-1 on its way. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The 0-2 home. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-strike fastball on the corner of the plate, and he's able to foul it off. Nice job.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Smoke will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Russell Martin now. His past meetings against Ubaldo Jimenez. 12 hits in 48 ABs. He's also been a strikeout victim 14 times. Back at it now is Jimenez as he's able to jump ahead in the count quickly here. 0-1. Now the pitch. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
Finally a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Now the 1-1 home from Jimenez. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I'm back, guys. What? Sorry. You push the button.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's
It's
got
perfect.
good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of
Yes,
these
it
hitters.
is. Give me it. You push them in them buttons. I'm sorry. There. Alright.
Stepping in now, Darwin Barney. as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here. I
can't even hear you, AJ. Your mic.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
This guy is doing good.
Another 0-2 home. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
One out, nobody on.
Fastball.
The next 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for route number 2.
Center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Here's the pitch.
Curveball goes.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Just need to keep an eye on the ball. That's all I need to do. And that's way too early.
Striding in once again, Mark Trumbo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
That was stupid.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Smoke is there for it. 1 down. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He was cut down at second attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Come on.
0-1, here it comes. Turned on that one and
crushed
it.
Lucky.
Just pulled it a little foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
That's turned the clock back hitting right there. Old school hitting. The ball's away. He stays with it and just flipped it over the shortstop's head.
Schoop.
Into the box now, Jonathan Schoop, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Bautista is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Seth Smith.
Striding into the box, Seth Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 now to Smith. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
No sinker, man.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. Orioles leave one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Melvin Upton Jr.
Now the first pitch from Jimenez. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike two. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled back. Jimenez comes again on 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Here's another 0-2. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trumbo on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So a very good inning that time for Ubaldo Jimenez. Still 0-0. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Wellington Castillo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1. Oh, I want to take a good hit. Watch.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Barney is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Chris Johnson.
Standing in, Chris Johnson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
It was a good swing, though.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Come on, give me a good.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball strike.
I should have hit it.
As he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there.
Nope.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Halfway home, still no score.
Okay.
Into the box now, Kendrys Morales. He'll be the one to lead it off against Ubaldo Jimenez.
Kendrys Morales.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Matt, this guy's so hot. Even though he's 0-2, he probably still feels like I'm in the driver's seat. He's going that good.
Jimenez ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
There we go.
There's our line score through the first 4.5. And these guys
like
basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 delivery.
Come on.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Justin Smoak.
Here's Justin Smoak now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Oh, shit.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Oh, shit.
The 0-2 once more. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Come on.
And swinging his smoke, and he lifts a high fly ball out to deep right field. And one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoak. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
I told you he's really good. I can't believe it.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first 2 batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take an out for granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
Yeah, I need to do something now.
Now batting, catcher, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location.
Now.
He better be careful.
The 0-1 home to Martin. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Oh, my God.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Schoop will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Through 5 innings, it's now 1-0 Toronto. Digging in and looking for more, Hyun-Soo Kim. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1.
The batter, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Ready for another chance? Manny Machado. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Let's try this.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. 2 down.
Come on.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Digging in to try it again, Mark Trumbo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
No, let me try this.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Tied up.
It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
That's all that matters.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he
right down the
middle.
middle.
He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Chris Davis now.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Upton Jr. to the track, to the wall.
Yes.
Out of here.
Back to doing good.
And they've taken the
lead.
lead.
Took the lead.
It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. Second home run early in the year, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
The batter.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now.
Jonathan Schoop.
As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Out of here. And how about that? Back to back to back home runs.
What was that?
And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here.
Let me see. It looks fair.
All right, the video review seems over, and the home run is indeed going to stand. So the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of better safe than sorry.
Oh, just so dumb.
Here's Seth Smith now.
The designated hitter, Seth
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Netted down by 2. I think there's no way. No,
the windup and the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box, Wellington Castillo. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Let's see.
The 0-1 delivery. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Go third. No, go
well,
second.
He thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he knew he was in trouble there as they just tag him out between second and third, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Orioles are on top, 3-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darwin Barney. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
I said, yeah, I'm going to go to warm up drill. Just do. Let me get this dude.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Oh,
first pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
I should die for that.
And this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
What?
And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
What the hell? That is so weird. I'm quite sure I picked up that
Ready once
ball.
again, Kevin Pillar. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kim's there for it. 1 away.
The batter, left fielder, Melvin
Upton
Jr.
All we need now is a double play.
Ready for another shot now. Melvin Upton Jr. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Shit.
But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
You forgot your helmet.
Josh Donaldson.
So digging in now, Josh Donaldson. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike. He's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch for a strike.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
Going for the slide.
looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Joe Biagini is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Joe Biagini.
Here's Chris Johnson now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Shortstop, Chris Johnson.
In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
You know what?
The 0-1 on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
I'm going to try and make a pop up.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Standing in now, Adam Jones, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this will be fouled away. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Now a flare out to left center. Calling for it. Upton makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Orioles 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Striding in once again, Jose Bautista. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Michael Givens gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Michael Givens.
Oh, shit.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Kendrys Morales, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Troy Tulowitzki stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. Late that time for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A little bit outside. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He blew that fastball right by him, probably because he set him up with the off-speed stuff before.
The 2-2 pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Manny Machado.
My turn. Top up the 8th.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
You know, I was just going to hit normally.
High in the air out to center field. Pilar is under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting,
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Mark Trumbo will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep and playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Here's Chris Davis now. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
2-1 homer.
A two-run shot for Chris Davis. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Nider's so dumb.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Now batting.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now.
Jonathan.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
I just
a solo home run here off the bat of Jonathan Schoop. His second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Did we want to put their winnings into the game already?
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
They've been losing a lot of games.
Here's Seth Smith now.
Designated hitter.
As he swings and hits a laser to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
It looks like Batista.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Bautista is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
That's the one.
So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the Blue Jays 1. Here's Justin Smoak now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And the pitch. Popped high in the air. Machado is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Russell Martin now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
The 0-1 home to Martin.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in, Darwin Barney. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kim going back, still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it. It's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
In now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Struck him out.
There you go.
Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Jays answer right back with Aaron Loup enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Chris Johnson now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Pillar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Manny Machado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that, the inning is over. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Got him.
There
and that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. In now, Jose Bautista. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, I know. He's getting tired.
Here's the pitch. Drilled down the line. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to first, and the Orioles will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
6-2 the final total today. Baltimore blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Ubaldo Jimenez earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Michael Givens takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
There you go.
Our final line score this afternoon.
If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. Like always, I'll see you next time.